Good afternoon. My name is Victor McMillan. I'm the president of B&B Concrete Company. We're located in North Mississippi, headquartered in Tupelo. We, in 2024, celebrated 75 years in business. We are in the ready-mix concrete manufacturing and delivery business. So we operate 13 ready-mix plant locations across North Mississippi, and we employ about 120. Um, we uh, we are in the business of manufacturing and delivering ready-mix concrete to customers that include everyone from do-it-yourselfers to large general contractors. So that's our business focus. Um, I first became exposed to David McClaskey's system through taking the McClaskey Excellence Institute's Achieving World-Class Results class about a year ago. And I was very taken by the potential for the course to impact our business. One of the challenges that I've found in our business as a multi-generational family business that started out very small and has grown over time is we lacked a lot of the necessary systems to really effectively manage the business at a larger size. We were using many of the same sort of approaches that worked when we had maybe one plant or two plants, but that were less effective as we grew, as there were more people, more locations, and those locations were more spread out. And so we had a lot of procedures and processes that existed, but they existed in different forms. Some of them may have been on somebody's shelf. Some of them may have been in an email. Some of them may have been in a memo that was sent. And so it was very difficult to ensure that all of our current employees had all of those directives and all of those processes and procedures that existed, but they didn't exist in a form and in a single location where everybody could benefit from them. And so I felt that creating standard operating procedures using much that already existed uh, would be tremendously beneficial. And so we set out to develop standard operating procedures for every functional role in a ready mix operation. And in doing that, we involved multiple team members. And at this point, we're about 80% of the way through that process. As you learn in the Achieving World-Class Results course, typically developing a standard operating procedure, you don't have to start from scratch. You have about 85% of the procedure done, and you're just trying to get the last 15%. And to some extent, that was the case for us because we did have directives and procedures, but they just needed to be refined, and they needed to be written to 100%. So we've been about that process, and it takes a commitment from your organization to do it. It takes a long time to do it, but when you do that, you can really see a benefit, especially when you then take those procedures and you implement them. And the implementation is really where the magic can happen in your business. The implementation, as you learn in people excellence in the Achieving World-Class Results course, the implementation is about getting your employees. It's about managing the behavior of your employees to follow the steps of those procedures 100%. And so, in order to do that, we have also developed, or we're also in the process of developing the training component and then also an accountability component. So that's really the next step for for our implementation of this whole system is completing training programs for all of these roles, and then also completing the accountability system for all of these roles. We have really gone through that whole uh, process with one particular role, which is our mixer truck operator, and that would be our professional truck drivers who deliver the ready mix concrete and operate the truck. And we have a complete set of standard operating procedures for that position. And we have developed a training program for that position. And as you'll learn in the Achieving World-Class Results course, there's very specific sort of aspects of the training programs that you want your training program to have for it to be successful. And so we've done that. And then we've also developed an accountability system, which we call our performance-based incentive compensation structure, that ties directly to those standard operating procedures, which ties directly to our key customer requirements. So you have a very clear link between the incentives that our mixer truck operators have and ultimately our customers being happy. It ties right back to that. And so we've seen tremendous results from that. We have really in every metric and in every aspect um, of the MTO's performance-based incentive compensation program, we've seen improvement as a result of implementing all of these systems and having them all work together to achieve the results that we have.